Previously on the journey.
Always saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna ride for my sister. Oh, I'm gonna show this a show. Just make it for just say word. Just say pull up. Say pull it up. What we doing? We know you should down on me. Hey, wait a minute. That's not what you're saying. We are. Look at my sisters up. We know there was a Peter. We'll pull it. Jesus, come on, I'm with that ear.
Welcome back, fam. You are listening to The Journey, a podcast where all walks of life intersect and lead to the kingdom. Listen, we just want to say thank you, and we appreciate you, each and every one of our listeners who's tuning in and week out. And as season 1 begins to come to a close, we don't want you to go nowhere because we are still going to be bringing you value week in and week out. Listen, we appreciate you. We love you. We want to hear from you. So don't forget to leave us a comment down below. And listen, we don't want to waste nobody's time. So without further ado, we're going to jump right on in.
I cried with them. I cried plenty of times with them when I went through certain stuff. Like, these are my sisters. So, I'm pulling up.
And when it's explained, go ahead. Even in split, like you were talking before about explaining it to other people. And I can be talking to somebody like, oh yeah, my sister's not with. Oh, which one? Like your family might think they know. They're set apart. They're different. Like these sisters are different. Like my other sister, you can talk with them. It's fine. They will pray for me. Those situations happen. They don't tell me.
You don't want
to did not ask you.
It don't matter.
I didn't ask you.
It don't matter.
Stop bothering me when I'm trying to do me.
Yeah, that's why we do you guys.
I'll say this about being godly sisters. Yeah. Sometimes when you don't say something, God will tell your sister what you're going through, even though you don't speak up. Mm-hmm. Because you won't say anything. You'll be doing you because in your mind, I got it. I'm doing my own thing. But see, God knows you need some prayer on your side. Yeah. So let me just drop your name in every spirit so that she can pray. Because someone else may say, Lord bless it. But Amber, she finna go in.
And be like, what are you doing? Where you at?
Where you at?
Let me FaceTime you.
Oh, right.
What is he doing?
Right. So I feel like that's the difference when you have a godly circle of friends and when you just have.
And it's funny because there be ones that you have a sister that you know. Okay, you can call. The funny thing, you can call this one and get away with a little bit. Mm-hmm. But you don't call that one because they don't seem to have a funny bone. Or they, they don't sermon you or whatever.
I did see that.
I mean, I ain't pointing or saying that.
You ain't saying
nothing. My hands are,
they're neutral.
But I'm saying though. So and that you be slick because you call the sister like, okay, well, I'm just saying. You can get in a couple of I'm just sayings in her. The other one, well, no.
All right. Why you just looking this way? You don't want to look around.
It's certain ones. I will say it's certain ones. And some I don't even mess with. I don't even mess with them like that. Like, I don't even want you to know because you might do too much. Because when you start praying, it's too much.
When you start praying, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's going to
the devil's playground. I preach that. When you start praying, it's too much. When you start praying, it's too much.
Amen. Lisa, Jesus help
I thought you saw
face out.
I'm just gonna say, just listening, you guys all have said some great things, like some real stuff. And when I think about, like, I know for me, it was hard for me at first. And it was because not necessarily church hurt, it's just life, childhood trauma and things of that, different things in the family dynamics and stuff like that. So for me, it was hard. It seemed like I got along better with males because I was a tomboy. But like, I knew that I had reached a point in life that I needed sisters. I have biological sisters, but the sisterhood that I have with you guys is different. Like, we hear people say all the time that you don't get to pick your family. No, you don't. Not by that DNA, but yes, God will pick them for you. And when God pick them and bring it together, it's like it's easier, you know. But even then, I still had some resistance. But in that resistance, I knew that I had to like let my guards down, surrender. Oh yeah, this one right here was definitely talent. You know, she let everybody know she's a baby, and the fun
Was the baby.
I'm the baby because I'm younger than Shrina. Wow. And it's so ironic because I have had so many people, and Amber have had people come, I believe, too, come to her and say, "Who's the oldest? Or you guys look so much alike." And she is. Yeah, she's the oldest. I'm the baby. That's it. It's just like, and I don't shake my head. But it's like, for me, and there's been points where I'd be like, almost like gas brake, gas brake, gas brake. And so when you know, when you had said something and I was said that, call me out whether I like it or not. And I had to say that because I've been called out and I didn't like it. It didn't feel good. But whether it feel good or not, I knew that it was going to make me better. And so my thing is, if you're not mature, if you really are comfortable with where you are, then hey, you play on the core sisters, right? But if you're not, stay on your own. Like, yeah. Because like for me, I have no excuse, but just a lot. Like I feel like I'm all over the place. Like my main prayer has been, God help me with time management. Like these last 6 weeks has been whoa. It's been really hard for me trying to manage all my time. And so, like, with our sisterhood, it's like Precious was saying, you might talk to this one about that, this one about that. That's true. That is definitely true. And then you might have those quiet moments too, where you don't really pick up the phone as much. And so for me, like, exactly. Yeah. Not answering the phone. Gotcha. Expecting your car. I am at your door. You might want to answer the phone. Don't let one of your bars on your gate be broken because they gonna squeeze out through there. No. Or they call one of the kids, come open up the gate. But I know it's all in love. So yeah, yeah.
So I've heard accountability. I read something one time that says friends are God's way of taking care of you. How do y'all feel about that statement? Like, do you find that in a in your core circle that that statement is true? It's being lived out. Like,
I do. The lightweight made me emotional. It did.
Very against the people.
Right.
I know. I was dancing about the sophomore now. Yeah, it's good because he sends them when you need them. And for me, you guys have uplifted me, and it's been times where when I when I can feel you praying behind my back.
I'm like running.
You know, you're like,
let's not run into the camera.
you right here. But like when you know somebody is praying behind your back in a good way, like for you, while you in the front of you, it's like, oh, this stuff that's going on. And I'd be like, I'd be close, and I think about it. I could call or send a text, like I could be like, it ain't looking good. Hey, y'all, pray or whatever, and you're gonna do it. So just having somebody that got your back, that's praying for you to go ahead, to be positive, to push, to be whatever you need to be. I got you. And I just love that. It's just like God sent them as a gift for me, you guys, as a gift for me. And so that statement is amazing to me.
Say it one more time. God, friends are God's way of taking care of you.
Yeah. So they take care of you when you want to and when you don't. Right. I see it. And that's the same thing with God. Like you, like just being honest and transparent. There's times you be like, Lord, I do not want you messing with this. Like I got this. And he'll step in and do it anyways. Think of how many times they've done something and you kind of know that you wasn't supposed to do it, and you kind of overrode the Holy Ghost, and God still stepped in and turned it around for you, but you was bent on doing what you wanted to do, so you really didn't want him to handle that. He was like, "Oh, I'll take care of this, and you handle this over here, God." But he was like, "No, I'm gonna handle this too." So that's how I correlate the two. Like, yes, he said when you want them to take care of you, and even when you don't. That's like back to that praying. Like, I don't want you praying for that. They like, I'm gonna pray for that. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I say that. But I also take it one step further, and I think of friends, genuine friends, our genuine friends, being like the great cloud of witnesses that it speaks about, where we have, don't quote me, but I'm just paraphrasing, where we have a great cloud of witnesses cheering us on. And I think of that as well with friends. They're cheering on, like genuine friends is cheering. They're going to cheer you up. So
And that is a wrap, folks. Listen, I know this episode was a little bit short, but unfortunately this day we ran into some technical difficulties. But you know what? We still give God the glory because we were able to continue the conversation, finish it out, some of it off camera, have a little bit of laughs. But listen, that's neither here nor there. We want to thank you for watching yet another episode. And listen, friends don't let friends travel alone. So make sure you join the journey by liking, subscribing, following, sharing with another friend or family member, because friends don't let friends travel alone. And listen, until next time, we want you to be blessed and know that we love you and that we are praying for you. And as always, feel free to drop a comment down below. We want to hear from you. No, seriously. Love you.